So far, we know that RAW files accommodate a higher color depth than JPEGs. Let's take it a step further and explore how a RAW file is actually created by your camera. The reason it's important to understand this process is because RAW files are proprietary and specific to each camera manufacturer. The proprietary nature of a RAW file is the reason additional formats like DNG and TIFF were created. They're meant to be universally accepted and not confined to the applications of one manufacturer. Let's start our explanation by exploring the sequence of events that occur when we actually take a photograph. Once you press the shoot button, also known as the shutter release, light photons enter your camera and strike your camera's image sensor. The image sensor is made up of microscopic individual sensors called photosites. Each photosite represents one pixel in your digital image. The photosite records the number of photons that are collected. The brighter the light, the more photons that are collected. These individual recordings are then transported and translated into digital information. The information is stored into the temporary memory of your camera. From that point, the camera has to process this information using a microprocessor and processing engine. Canon, for example, uses the Digic processing engine. This processing engine or software turns the digital information into a digital image that most applications can understand. The processing engine, proprietary to each manufacturer, is responsible for a number of processes such as applying sharpening, saturating colors, setting the brightness level of the various parts of the exposure, and much more. The original data captured by the image sensor and not yet processed into a compressed file format, such as JPEG, is known as raw data. This raw data is essentially your raw file. You can think of raw data as the image captured onto a film with a traditional SLR camera. The film is then sent to a studio, which in turn develops it into a printed photograph.